Bobby Wash. Right now, I'm showing you guys the payout for the streaming services, YouTube, Pandora, Spotify, Google, all the way down to Xbox, Tidal, Apple Music, and Rhapsody. And basically, these are the payouts for 2018. As you can see, starting from the least to the greatest payout, YouTube pays the least. They have 0.0007. Pandora pays 0.001, so that's not even a penny, but it's it's better than YouTube. Spotify pays 0.003. The best at the bottom pays Xbox pays 2 cents, 0.02. So basically, even though Spotify is not the most paying, they have the most audience. As you can see, the green market share based on streams. So that means the market share, they have most of the pie. They have more people, more population. So to me, even though they don't pay as much as Xbox only have 2.4% of the population, whereas Spotify has 47%. So it makes sense. Even though they pay less, they have more people I can reach with my music, which will in turn give me more than 2 cents in the long run, if that makes sense. Also, Spotify have an artist app, so you can actually strategically plan out your shows by demographics analytics. Let me show you. All right, let me close this out, open up the artist app really quick. All right, artist app right here. So with this artist app, every artist on Spotify is allowed to log into your back office, and you'll see statistics, stats. Okay, you press this little arrow in the middle, and it takes you in the back, and it shows you your songs, all your songs, the playlist that you're on. If you click on any particular song, it'll show you statistics for that one particular song. If you slide down here, you can see your whole audience. Click on the number. I got 26,000 listeners. Now, mind you, I've only been marketing on Spotify for the past 5 weeks. If you check my other videos on YouTube, you'll see that from this date, from this video. Okay, I started with 93 listeners. Now I got 26,000 listeners. And these listeners change. They either go up or down monthly, depending on if somebody's listening to your record that month. Has nothing to do with the followers. Followers stay up and consistent as long as they stay following you. But basically back here you can see the gender. Who's listening to my music. 48% female, 52 male. The ages, 18 to 22, 14%, 23 to 27, and so forth. Right? So this is the reason. And also it shows you the countries and the top cities. The top cities that are banging your music. So if you want to know what city you need to set up a show in, New York City, I got 396, Los Angeles, 361, Cambridge, United Kingdom, 454, Barcelona, Florida got 654, that's my home state, 654, 808, Brussels, Berlin, 1,000. So basically, you know exactly where to target your marketing, whether it's Facebook ads in those cities to say, hey, do a commercial, hey, this is where I'm performing at. Check it out. Maybe even email Spotify and say, hey, can you please email these guys in New Orleans about, maybe giving them a $5 off a ticket, if they get it through them. So basically you can have Spotify reach out with free email because it's their customer base, it's their subscribers. So it only makes sense to really focus on Spotify. I noticed R. Kelly's focus on Spotify. You go to his page. Ro James, a lot of people, Brent Fires is focusing specifically on Spotify. His numbers are high, and I've seen interviews where he's making a whole lot of money through Spotify, and that really pretty much kicked me, in my butt to get me going. So basically here, my song Number One Fan, it shows you my listeners. The last 24 hours, I had 1,000 listeners on that one song. And that song I'm not even pushing. I'm pushing Hit the Call Block and Boy You Ever Satisfied. But for some reason, because when people go to the regular Spotify, when they go to my page, I'm going to show you what happens. that song is unpopular and it's #1. So even though I send them to my profile page to hit the call block and hit boo, they listen to those, but they also want to find out, well, why is #1 fan popular #1? So they listen to it and increasing my plays on #1 fan. And that's not even my favorite song. It's a great song, but not my favorite. So that's how it is. So basically, getting back to the streams. So basically, if you don't have your music in Spotify and all you're focusing on is Reverb Nation and SoundCloud and places that don't really pay you anything, SoundCloud you can get paid, but not through major distributors. Only through BeatStars can you get paid for SoundCloud, and it's so the money's so little that it doesn't even make sense. That's why CD Baby, nobody else pays you for those SoundCloud plays. To me, it makes sense to get distribution through somebody else, like a DistroKid or like I have my DistroKid link below. DistroKid I think is the best one to do distribution through. If you need me to do distribution for you, I do offer that service as well. If you don't know how to do it, I do offer a service for distributing your record. I have a company, Beat Up Entertainment, and I'm based through Sony. Which is because they bought out Orchard. I started with the Orchard, but they've been bought out by Sony Red. So if you want to be affiliated with Beat Up Entertainment / Orchard Sony Red, you want me to do distribution for you, contact me. My number's in the description. My number is 863-703-0280. Of course, I have to like your music, so I got to hear a sample of it and all that. But we'll go from there. But yeah, so that's basically what it is, man. You want to focus on getting your streams up. I do have a service for getting your streams up as well. I market through email blasting. I have a whole crap load of emails, over 800,000 and growing. I do rotator marketing where I pay for ads and I put you on a URL rotator that rotate between 10 artists at a time. And I have just different methods. I have a playlist. I'm a curator for a playlist called Spotify Best Artists, which is growing. It started with 0 followers. Now it has about 4,000 already in 5 weeks. So that's growing. So get with me. Let me know if I can help you out. But Spotify is the way to go as far as marketing. But of course, put your music everywhere. Don't just put it on Spotify. Put it everywhere, but we'll strategically market Spotify because we need to get those shows mapped out and have those analytics. They're very important. All right, with that being said, check my description below and give me a call. This is Bobby.